Hello, Ancestors Group. Carrie again. We are looking at Song of the Ancestors. We're going to do everybody's parts. So we are on page 86. In the middle of the page, it says Grandma Tala and Chief Ancestors. Remember we said yesterday, this is where all of the ancestors will have come up onto the platform and be kind of looking out over Moana. And this is where we're all going to come in and start singing together. Okay? You've delivered us is the lyric right in the middle of page 86. So let's go through this first, and then we'll do it with the track as well. So we have, you've delivered us to where we are. You have journeyed farther. You are everything you've learned and more. That rhythm is a little bit tricky. We hold and on you are everything. You are everything you've learned and more, which is a little tricky, right? Let's try that one more time. You are everything you've learned and more. Good. Then Moana sings, still it calls me. Then we all come in, we change the key, and this part is the part that a lot of you already learned for auditions, right? So we have, and the call isn't out there at all, it's inside me. It's like the tide always falling and rising. I will carry you here in my heart, you remind me that come what may, I know the way. We all stop singing there and just Moana sings, I am Moana. And I know a lot of you know that part, but as I said yesterday, I'll say it again just so that everybody remembers, even if you know that part, if you're not playing Moana, I'm gonna ask you to get into the practice of not singing it now. Because if we sing it, even just in rehearsal, even just when Moana's not in the room, we could make that mistake when we're recording, right? And we need to make sure that we'll be ready to go. So we're all gonna sing, I know the way. And we're gonna wait while she sings her I Am Moana. Then we have some more iekanas, right? So iekana, 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 komato tene. Komato tene. And what does that mean? Iekana, remember, means it's there where you are. And kamato tene means where we are, right? So where you are, where we are. All right, so on these iekanas, remember each one is a little bit different. So we have iekina, 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 komato tene. And that last note, we're gonna get louder as we sing it, right? That's called a crescendo. A lot of you play instruments or sing in choir, so you already know that. As we will start a little softer, get a little bit louder, that's called a crescendo there, okay? So let's try this whole thing with the music, okay? Just from the part where everybody comes in. I'm gonna play a few seconds of the end of the soloist just so you guys can hear it. Here we go. You've delivered us to where we are. You have journeyed farther. You are everything you've learned and more. Moana, still it calls me. We all sing. And the call isn't out there at all, it's inside me. It's like the tide always falling and rising. I will carry you here in my heart, you remind me that come what may, I know the way. Just Moana sings. Iekina, 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 komato tene. And that is the end. There is a little bit of music that continues. You can hear it playing here that goes into the next song. So this is a very smooth transition from the end of the song into Moana and Grandma Tala into that next scene that happens on page 88, okay? So if you guys want to kind of look through that, it will go kind of straight through when we're filming. We'll go right through that section, okay? I hope that helps. If anybody has any questions, let us know. Otherwise, we will see you next week.